You know what? I'm not ready to talk about it. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna drink this. You can't. No, I know. I know it's not for the best, but I can't trust anybody. At least with this, I can relax. You people don't know anything about relaxing. You're always running around here, making noises and making messes. And I don't. No, no, I don't. Don't take it from me. I'm not ready. Fine. I'll. You know what? Yes, I know you're right, and I'll consider it. Just, okay, I'll turn it off. I'm sure it's not helping. I'm sure matching the energy with something loud isn't helping me, so I will shut this off. Ugh. Are we filming? Are we filming? Ugh. He isn't dead, he's cool. I know he's pissed at me, but you know what? He's gonna have to learn to deal with his feelings. This kind of stuff makes things worse sometimes. Anyway, things we can do. Well, the first thing you can do is be compassionate with yourself. Be compassionate about yourself because maybe for the first time in your life, you're actually in a space where it's safe to feel your emotions. Maybe it's the first time that you've been allowed to explore them because maybe you've left your abusive relationship. Maybe you've moved out of your house where you were never validated and your needs were never met. Maybe you've stopped engaging in reckless behavior or self-harming behavior. Or, maybe you're ready to stop isolating. You're ready to come into the world and build connections to people, have friendships, start relationships, whatever. Either way, start with self-compassion. Start with rewarding yourself for taking steps towards recognizing that you have feelings. The first thing to do is do that. Then find a counselor, a psychiatrist, whatever. Someone that you can go to professionally. Get on wait lists. They're long. Some of them take forever. And you feel like you're going to lose hope. That's why it's important to connect to, mental health centers and hospitals. Go to things you can. Watch Hey, I Can't Sleep. Google the shit out of information to just keep yourself current. Be honest with your friends and family about the fact that you need more support now than you might ever. Start with that. Then, once you've got yourself going, slowly expose yourself to stressful situations that you can cope with, that you need to be present in, and then you'll slowly build up some tolerance. You're looking at something called dialectical behavior therapy, which is if you struggle from emotional dysregulation, dialectical behavior therapy, otherwise known as DBT, was created by a woman named Marsha Linehan, who is I believe she's a psychologist. And she worked with the most volatile patients in the mental health community. She worked with women who wanted to commit suicide, women who suffered from something that the DSM calls borderline personality disorder, which is a very stigmatized disorder, which, doesn't need to be so stigmatized. It's kind of a normal reaction to trauma. A lot of personality disorders or trauma-based disorders, you have to remember that there's nothing wrong with you. These are normal responses to dangerous stimulation, and they've helped you survive. What is the issue is that these fight, flight, fear, and submit centers in your brain aren't shutting down, so they're making your life inhospitable. They're making it difficult, because you don't need to have the same reaction to a woman at the grocery store who maybe your oranges aren't scanning with, and you've been there for 5 minutes and you're getting frustrated, and that, and some people might find that annoying, but you don't need to be like, being mean or whatever. Those systems are overriding your logic. So be compassionate about that. Know that about yourself. So how do you be accountable for your feelings? Well, take responsibility for them. That's another piece of it. Be accountable for your feelings. So because you're now accountable for your feelings, you have the responsibility of coping ahead to regulate them. How do you cope ahead? Practice techniques that keep you present. So one thing that helps me when I'm really feeling uncertain, you know what? I had a friend of mine in a group make one of these for me. It's amazing. It's glittery. And just sitting, if I have this in reach and just taking a breath and looking at the sparkles and being present and taking deep breaths, maybe it can slow down my feelings and just give me 5 minutes, buy me some time before I react. But what helps me in public? Well, I use this thing where I notice 5 things around me. So when I start to float, and maybe you float too, it's called disassociation. So we all disassociate. Think about driving home in your car and you might not remember how you got home, parts of it, because you were thinking about your day, whatever. That's disassociation. Well, if you're exposed to a traumatic situation, I mean, PTSD, think about combat soldiers. You're in the middle of, fighting for your life and bombs are going off and whatever, you're going to try and leave your body. The only thing that keeps you, present to fight is all that training. All that training that you do, that psychological training, it's designed so that you just react with the training that you have. Well, guess what? When you come from trauma, you need that same training back in, normal life where you're not running for your life. So dialectical behavior therapy skills can help you. Distress tolerance skills can help you with emotional dysregulation. Look up DBT. There are DBT groups in St. Catharines. There are DBT groups in Grimsby. There are DBT groups in Hamilton. You're going to be on a wait list, but hang in there. There are things you can do to regulate your emotions. So, what do you do to regulate your emotions? Tell me the tips and the tricks that you do. And then, let's have a conversation about it. So until then, take care of yourself, play safe, and sleep on it, because it's probably going to be better in the morning. Fine, I'll drink your water. It's fine. Okay, I'll talk about it. Feelings! Boff! So, yes, I never had an opportunity to talk about these things. So this is the first time for me. This is part of the reason why I've had to create all this. Because I needed somewhere safe to be. I had to create someone who dealt with things competently, perfectly. I had to deny my feelings for a long time. So now that I have them, they all feel really big and I don't know what to do. So, I'm going to use more skills and accept the fact that, I am a sensitive guy and I have feelings. And you know what? I love teddies. And I love my friends. And I need love. And that's okay. And it doesn't matter that I'm a boy. I can be feminine. And I can be soft and gentle. And so can you. Right? Remember that. Your inner child never forgets, no matter how old you get. So stay strong, hang in there, and sleep on it, because it's probably going to be better in the morning. Peace and goodbye!